everyone, this is Everything Horror, where we love to talk about everything horror. And on today's...
Hector, I want to play a little game.
Like Call of Duty? I'm up for some Warzone. Maybe some duos?
Oh, what? No, not that kind of game.
Plunder?
Are you kidding me?
Alright, you guys, we got our first blockbuster horror movie of the year. Did it live up to expectations? I'm not going to tell you right now. You have to watch the rest of my video. Spiral from the Book of Saw finally hit theaters. We've been waiting for this moment. Spiral is essentially the love child of Chris Rock. He came to Lionsgate with an idea for a new Saw film, and I finally got to watch it. We finally got to watch it. I mean, that's if you've seen it. Maybe you're going to see it. I don't know. I can't read your mind. I'm sorry I'm acting this way. I had a couple of drinks, okay? I saw my son's game while pondering the film, and we won the game, and I'm super pumped. And I saw Spiral, so excuse me. So Spiral is directed by Darren Bousman. He makes his return to the Saw franchise after Saw 2, 3, and 4. And he is pretty much the scene setter for Saw. We did have that first Saw film from Lee Winnell and James Wan. Created not a masterpiece, what's the word? A great movie. As good as a low budget film could be, for sure. It does have its problems, but it's the start of a franchise, and they created a really dope character in John Kramer. And that film holds a special place in my heart. And pretty much this franchise does. Even the other films I do really like. Even though they do have their flaws, they do mean a lot to me. Especially the sixth one. A lot of people are going around saying, oh, these films, all of a sudden, they have always had commentary, okay? Always. The sixth film. They're talking about healthcare reform during the whole entire Obama administration with the Obamacare stuff. It's always been political. And this film definitely doesn't stray from that. And you could pretty much say that this film was ahead of its time. It was supposed to come out before all those protests that occurred last year. And the themes that this film deals with do relate to that. But you could definitely tell that Chris Rock definitely held this subject in his heart and wanted to put it out somewhere. And why not in a Saw film? Now, Spiral is about a homicide detective played by Chris Rock takes on a rookie, and they take on this case where a Saw copycat killer is killing cops. And Jigsaw doesn't usually kill the innocent. This film stars Chris Rock. We get Samuel L. Jackson, even though he's not in the film as much as I hoped he would be, but he's in the film. We have Marisol Nichols and Max Minghella. You guys, Spiral from the Book of Saw is a Saw film through and through. It has flashbacks. It has gore. It has traps. It has endless scenes of exposition and dialogue. The main difference is there is some comedic instances in the film, and we don't have John Kramer. I mean, he's pretty much dead. I always love these films of cat and mouse trying to get the killer before they strike again. And Spiral definitely plays up that factor. Darren Bousman does a great job of directing the film. He really gets a lot out of his actors. I mean, Chris Rock really had a good performance. I did not see him as Chris Rock in the film. I saw him as Ezekiel. And I think that's the best compliment I could give Chris Rock, really, as an actor. Samuel L. Jackson is great as always. Him saying Jigsaw copycat is worth the price of admission just by itself. The Saw traps are pretty good. My main negative is they're not as creative, but we've already had, 8 films in this franchise with all these different kinds of traps, so I can see how hard it could be to come up with these things. But that shouldn't really be an excuse. But they bring back the old school trap format with the shakiness and The traps actually feel very gruesome. There's some really good trap scenes that make you cringe for sure. Now, my main negative for the film is you could definitely see the twist coming a mile away. But the way things fall into place after that, I think they executed it very well, and it definitely left me wanting more. Overall, you guys, what I was really looking for in this installment was, did it feel like a Saw film? Was Chris Rock's performance going to take me away from the film? And were they really going to honor the legacy of Saw with a pretty good film? And I'd say this is probably one of the best Saw films out of the whole entire franchise. Even the first one. I really did like it. This definitely brought the Saw franchise back from its grave. And oh my god, man, it felt so good to see the Twisted Pictures logo on the big screen again, man. When I saw that, I just got all giddy. Seriously, you guys, if you like the Saw films 1 through 7, well, maybe not 7. And Jigsaw was kind of eh. But if you liked all the Saw films 1 through 6, I think you're definitely going to like this one. But yeah, I think the hard work that everyone in the film put forth really paid off. I'm going to give Spiral from the Book of Saw 4 ripped off fingers out of 5. Anyways, you guys, what did you think of Spiral from the Book of Saw? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a like. I'd really appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe. Anyways, this is Everything Horror, where we love to talk about everything horror. Take care, peeps.